Hello there, and welcome back to Pallegney. So it's October here, and I believe we have at least 3 fields to harvest this month. So let's jump into the menus and take a look. First of all, before we check the fields, let's do a quick animal check. So chickens, they need feeding. I will get them fed as a priority. Our sheep are okay in that pen, and our sheep are okay in that barn. So all of our sheep are good. It's just the chickens that need feeding. So let's take a look at our map and just activate the grass because I'm not sure when that stops growing. Okay, we have our sugarcane that needs harvesting in this field. And we have a special mod tool for harvesting that so that we're not doing it a single row at a time. We have our sunflowers in this field, so we'll need to rent a corn and sunflower header. And we have our soybeans in this field. We will start off with the soybeans, and then once we've done the headland of this, an AI worker can get to work in the harvester, complete it, then we can go take care of the sugarcane, and once the soybean field is done, we can tackle the sunflower field. With that said, let's do our usual morning whip over the fence and jump in our harvester. I'm thinking that we may also need to rent another trailer for this episode because our sugarcane, I think, is going to be pretty much a constant back and forth because it's very, very high yielding. So I think we're going to need to just fix that quickly. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess it wants to face the walls this morning. I need you to face this way, my friend, because I need to take you out. Quick, let's get in there before it hides again. There we go. Hope it's not going to be one of those days. We will see. Okay, over to the soybean field. Let's go. What was I saying? Yes, I think I might need to rent another trailer for this month. We will take a look because we need to rent the forage harvester and the special sugarcane header mod. So maybe we'll rent a trailer as well for the forage harvester to tow along behind it. All will be revealed once we've done the headland of our soybean field. Okay, so we've been around the headland of that soybean field, and we're probably actually going to need to take the tractor and trailer over there, so let's take care of that. We'll send this over there on a worker, and then we'll take a look at the forage harvester for the sugarcane. Okay, so over to that field for our tractor. It can be on its way. And okay, let's go into here. Let's take a quick look in the discount store. What's this? This is that front loader. That's telehandler. Oh, look at that. Just 2 months after we purchase it, it comes up in the sale at 44% discount. Well, isn't that typical? Actually, I can't say that. We had some good fortune in the first episode where we got that giant tractor at a very big discount. And then I believe we also had another tool pop up. So I guess it can't always go in your favor. Anyways, enough waffling about discounts and how much money we could have potentially saved. Let's go into our... I think we're going to go into our forage headers now. I believe it's this crone. Has a 9-meter working width. And it's going to be able to do a great job in that field. So if we go into here, we look at combinations. We need to rent this to go with it. So let's rent this. And then let's go back into the headers here, and we'll rent this sugarcane header. This is going to turn it out to be an expensive rental, but that's okay. Let's come back out of here, and I'm thinking, should we just go back and forth with the trailer? We should probably rent another trailer, because that way, as we're going up and down to Vasquez, the header can have a second trailer to collect up to be working the field. So I think this one is what we should get. And if we change the color so that we know which one's ours. There we go. And we'll rent this as well. Okay, over to the store, and this is the machine we're going to be using to harvest our sugarcane. So let's get it hooked up to its header, and we'll connect the trailer to it. We'll get over to our sugarcane field. Okay, we're just emptying our soybeans here. It's okay, we can leave that emptying because the harvester will be able to do the rest of the field without my intervention. So let's make a start on this. I believe this should just be able to go around the headline like this, and it looks like the pipe is going to empty directly into here, so let's see how this works. Okay, it's working, and that's absolutely crazy. 465 litres out of just this. So let's go around the headland here, see how much we're going to get. I don't believe this is overly realistic, but there was no way I was going to harvest 200,000 litres with a single row harvester. I've almost half filled up this trailer already, so we're going to have to be doing a lot of backwards and forwards over to Vasquez to take care of emptying this trailer, and renting the second trailer was definitely a good idea here. Okay, so let's switch over to our trailer and tractor. Yeah, this is going to be able to complete this on its own and come back and empty into the potato processing. So let's get this tractor back to the farm. We'll get this load empty. Now, where are we going to put this? We need some soybeans in our potato processing, but we also need soybeans for our pigs. So I'm thinking maybe dump this first load into potato processing so it can be producing some potato products, and then the next load and next month's soybeans in this field on the right here can be for the pigs. I think that sounds like a good idea, so we'll dump this into potato processing. Thinking about potato processing, I think our paprika chips are also prime selling price this month. So let's go into our productions, and we'll turn off our sorghum flour because that's all out now. We've got 24,000 litres of bread, 24,000 litres of flour producing bread, and now that we have some soybeans, we can start producing vegetable fat, which means that we can start producing all of these other products again, which is absolutely great. So fried potatoes, not mashed potatoes, paprika chips, potato pancakes, potato salad. Yeah, our potato processing is definitely back up and running, which is absolutely fantastic. We have to keep an eye on the water here because we fed it 18,000 litres and it's already used 7,000. So what do we have in the output here? 11,000 litres of potato soup, and we're about to get a whole lot more of other things. Maybe we should produce some French fries too, because we don't have much that's using premium potatoes. It's just the paprika chips, isn't it? Yeah, everything else is regular potatoes. So maybe we should produce some French fries as well. There we go. So we are going to be raking in the potato products again. Next thing I want to check very quickly is the sell price for our paprika chips, because I believe we have some in storage. Yeah, 42984415 at Farmer Wholesale. So what I'll do very quickly, just so that I don't forget, is I'm going to jump out here and I'm going to get the paprika chips out of storage. I don't think we have that many this year actually, because we ran out of, yeah, we only have 7 unfortunately, because we ran out of products to produce them. Something else I will also do, I meant to do it at the beginning of the episode, but I forgot, is feed our chickens. So let's get them 7,000 litres of barley. 4, 5, 6, 7, there we go. We'll get those fed. And finally we'll make it over to the sugarcane field, get these trailers switched out, and take care of the sugarcane. Okay, over to the sugarcane field. Looks like our artificially intelligent friend is done with the soybean field because our bank balance isn't decreasing anymore. So I'm guessing they're not harvesting. So let's take care of this and then we can go and take care of them. I do like this sugarcane crop. It grows so high, it almost feels like you're in the jungle. Okay, let's get these switched out. So we'll just put the harvester here for now. We'll disconnect this. Put this on the big tractor. And we'll get this over to Vasquez Cooperative. I guess we'll have to be a little careful in manoeuvring in this little tight area until we've done the headland. Okay. So, let's get over to the road, and I'm going to try and put this on a worker. I know that's probably not going to get very far until it encounters a car, decides that it's too close to it. But let's try, because I really would like to get on with harvesting the field. So, quick double check. Vasquez Cooperative. I think it's the place over there, isn't it? Or is it? Where's Vasquez? Oh, Vasquez is over here. Oh, okay. I thought it was Soufflé. I was getting it confused with Soufflé. Okay, well, let's, in that case, get ourselves turned around. And I know for sure that this tractor's not going to make it over to Vasquez without my assistance. But let's see how far it does get. We'll set it to here, and let's see what it can do. Okay, meantime, let's connect back to our forage harvester. And let's continue doing the headland. Once we've done the headland, we can obviously put this on a worker. But let's continue. I'll join you again in a bit. Alright, a quick break in the time lapse here. Emptying this sugarcane is proving to be quite the task because the harvester is filling up extremely quickly and I'm not getting a chance to get over to the sell point and back before the tank is full. So this is the third load from the harvester, and with this load I didn't even make it around the headland. So I've just made it around the headland with the fourth load, and the harvester is full again. Whoa! Almost had an accident there. Anyways, the harvester is full with its 4th load. I'm on my way over to Vasquez now to empty this 3rd load, and I feel like we're going to get a lot more than 200,000 litres from that field. I thought I worked it out based on the yields I found on an online resource. It said something crazy. I don't know, it was like over 100,000 litres per hectare, I think, or something like that. But that was for the non-precision farming yield. So I don't know how much the yields are different with precision farming, but we're definitely going to have enough here to complete the VIP order and then some. Yeah, so looking at this, it's going to be, what, 5 more loads? 33,600, 67,200, 97,200. Probably going to be 3 more loads and then a little tiny bit left. And then I think we'll probably just sell the rest of the sugarcane. And maybe we'll sell it at one of the other sell points. In fact, that's something I could do, actually. So, yeah, once we have completed the VIP order, we can just take the rest to the mill, which is right there. So we won't have to go as far, and the job will be a lot quicker. Okay, let's take over from this and let's continue. I will pass you back over to the time lapse, and I will come back to you probably when we're about to complete the VIP order. See you soon. Okay, so we are almost done with the VIP order. We're nowhere near done with the sugarcane field, but one of our artificially intelligent friends is on its way over to Vasquez Cooperative with the last load of sugarcane required for the VIP order. In the meantime, I've been over to the store to pick up the corn header so that we can start harvesting our sunflowers. Or it's a sunflower header, actually. If it's harvesting sunflowers, isn't it? Of course it is. Not a corn header. I'll just switch back over to our big tractor, who's obviously gotten stuck because I don't even know what I was thinking. Barely made it out of the field and it got stuck. So let's put this on cruise control. We may as well just drive this over to Vasquez manually. In fact, I'll get it past the point it usually gets stuck and I'll put it on a worker. Then I can make a very brief start on the sunflower field before it gets to Vasquez, and then we can complete this level of VIP order. Let's make a start on our sunflowers. This header's very cool on the harvester because it harvests at 15 kilometers an hour, and this is a standard game header. It's not a mod I've downloaded, so definitely feels a lot faster than the regular header. I'd be interested to know the real life Capello header, why it allows an extra 5 kilometers an hour out of the harvester. So I'm curious. Anyone has any ideas? Oh, of course, this month or next month we're going to need to spray our 2 barley fields for weeds. Because that is a winter crop, we don't need to do it within the first month. I'm sure we can do that next month. We should also lime and harvest our grass fields. Yeah, managing 11 fields is a big task. Our big tractor is almost at Vasquez. I think what I'm going to do though is finish the headland of this field and then set it on a worker, just because that's going to be easier. So I had an idea for what I'm going to do to close out this series. I think it would be fun to, once we've completed all 10 levels of the VIP order, I think it would be fun to return the field that we built our farm on to its original use. So the end game goal, obviously, complete all 10 levels. I think it's 10 levels, so we'll find that out just when we've completed this current level of VIP order. But the current goal is to complete all 10 levels of VIP order, and that was it. But I think one final goal, and something that would be a cool way to end the series, would be to return that field back to its original use. So I'm going to sell all the buildings on it and convert it back to a field, and maybe I'll even plant wheat in it as a final farewell. The wheat is the crop that was originally in the field when we bought it. We harvested wheat and built our farm there. So I think that would be a cool way to end the series as we started it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, over to Vasquez Cooperative, and let's complete this level of VIP order. So we'll drive in here. I think it only needs about 3,000 litres, so we're going to get the bonus imminently. There we go. So 74,900. And we're on to the next stage. So it is 60 female sheep, 20 months, 50 female rams, 24 months, 13,000 litres of potato soup, and 94,000 litres of silage. So the sheep and rams are going to mostly be done next month, or within the next few months. But a few of them unfortunately perished because I forgot to feed them. And so they're going to take a few more months. But they should all be done within 8 months. The potato soup is being processed. I think I started that off at the end of the last episode, so that should be done imminently. And we have the bale wrapper on the farm, ready to wrap 95,000 litres of silage. So that is completable very soon. Okay, well, let's get out of this. I know it's destroying some of the crop, but that's okay. We have plenty. Definitely not short of sugarcane here. So let's switch out the trailers, and we'll set the forage harvester back on its way. I'll get this emptied over at the mill, and then I think what I'm going to do with this trailer is hand it over to the other tractor to go and empty the harvester of the sunflowers in the other field. Okay, so we're making really good progress here. Our sugarcane field is nearing completion. Our harvester has finished harvesting the sunflowers, and that and the small tractor are on their way back to the farm. I think they've gotten themselves stuck somehow, so I just need to go take care of them. Let's see what the issue is here. The header trailer's in the middle of the road here. I guess that's where I must have left it. I don't remember leaving it here, but that's not to say I didn't. I've had a lot to think about today. So let's get this back over to the farm. We'll get the regular header reattached to it and get the harvester and this parked away. In fact, I'll leave it for the month. There we go. So that is ready to go in November once that field becomes ready to harvest. Okay, back over to our big tractor. Let's finish off. Let's finish the sugarcane. I think it'll probably be 2 to 3 more loads, and I will rejoin you once it is complete. Okay, and it looks like we are finally done with the sugarcane. I'm just going to destroy this little piece here because I'm not messing around scooping that up. So let's grab our harvester and the header. It's a pretty impressive machine, if not 100% realistic. I couldn't even imagine trying to do this field row by row with the game's built-in sugarcane technology. It would have literally taken months of game time, so I'm happy that I used the mod. Okay, let's get this forage harvester and header returned. Get that returned, and I think we can also get the trailer returned. What I will do before I just sell this sugarcane is take a look at the next level of VIP order. Okay, so level 10, lots of animals and some paprika chips, which will be easy to offload because we're already producing them. So the Angus cows, 39 months, that is going to take a long time. 60 of them as well. So I think I'm going to have to start skipping through months at some point if I really want to get this completed, because I don't know what age you can buy the cows at. Let's take a quick look at that. So we go into the animal dealer. We're not going to be able to see, are we? Because we don't have any. Yeah, we don't have a cow barn, so we're not going to be able to see the oldest at which you can buy cows. But I think when we get to that point, we might just have to start skipping through months, just so that we can actually reach our target and have some hope of completing our goal before FS25 is released. And of course, I do want to get this finished before FS25 is released because I want to start a new series in that game, and I don't have time to do both of them. I do work full time as well, so it's going to be too much to try and continue this. And plus, who's going to want to watch FS22 once FS25 is released? I don't think many people will be too interested in continuing watching this series. Not that a lot of people watch it anyway, but there'll be even less interest. Let's take care of the paprika chips. We only have 7,000 litres. Not 7,000 litres. Not even, just 7 pallets, so 4,900 litres, because each pallet is only 700 litres. But let's get them over to the sell point and make a little bit of money. Don't really want them sitting in our storage for another year, because, well, they'll probably they won't taste very nice this time next year. Okay, so over at Farmer Wholesale with our 4,900 litres of paprika chips, let's get them offloaded and out of the way. It's a nice 24,000 euros. Not to complain at. I think that's all we have to sell for October. I will take a quick look though, just to see if there's anything else. I don't think we have too much in the way of other products. Most of our potato products are summer products, except for the paprika chips. We might have to put some of that wool in our storage until April comes around and it's the premium sell time. Let's get our trailer parked away. I don't think we need this trailer anymore this month. Definitely not going to get around to the bale wrapping. That can be a November job. I feel like November, December are going to be a little quieter. We just have the one field to harvest in November. We may have the grass to mow. Let's take a quick look in our menus here. So last month of grass is November, so I think it will grow in November. So yeah, we'll get another chop of grass out of our 2 fields, and that's why I want to go round with the lime and fertilizer, because I just want to make sure we get the maximum yield out of it. We'll go over, we'll take a little look at it actually. So if we pick up our fertilizer here and go over to the first field, if we jump out and just take a look at the field information, get ourselves lined up first. So right now, yeah, expected yield is 115%. Nitrogen is okay. The pH value is actually still good. Ah, that's interesting. So we don't need to lime it every time. So if I go over this with the fertilizer now, make sure we're on a good working width. Should give us that 10%. So let's just jump out and look at the piece. Yeah, see, so 123%. That's the maximum we get out of it anyway, so we don't actually need to lime our field for every chop. As long as it's on good value, doesn't need to be on perfect. Okay, after all this time, I realized all this time I've been playing the game thinking that you have to lime the field after every chop. Wow. I wish I'd known. Oh well, you play and learn, I guess. It's good to know that we don't need to actually lime it, because now we don't need to switch out the fertilizer for lime in our spreader, and yeah, it saves us another pass over the field. So let's get the other piece done over here, and then we can move on to the other field. I can't believe I've been liming the field after every harvest for, what, 66 episodes now. I kind of feel a bit silly, but oh well. Never mind. I guess that's my lack of real-world farming experience and knowledge showing itself. Get everything up to perfect. Not everything needs to be perfect all the time. It's nice if it is, but it doesn't need to be. There you go. Life lesson with McPuppington. Something we would also need to do is pick up the stones. So cultivate the sunflower field, pick up the stones in that. So that can be something for November, December time. Let's go to our prices and see when our potato soup is best to be sold. Because we can deliver, not potato soup, our potato soup, but not that potato soup. This potato soup. Okay, so we could actually take that over to the city of Apinal for a really good price right now. Okay, I'm going to do that. May as well make ourselves the money and also complete that part of the VIP order. We look. Yeah, potato soup, 13,000 litres. So let's get that taken care of. Get it loaded up and over to the city of Apinal and sold off for some extra profit. October is also the best month for potato soup. So rather than waiting until next year, let's get it taken care of while we can. So fortunately, I realized something, and that is that for the VIP order, the delivery destination is actually Vosges Cooperative, not the city of Apinau. So fortunately I realized before I put everything in the loading point at the train station and sent the train on its way without anything. So let's get this offloaded in here. And there we go. That is that part of the VIP order complete. And a nice 32,000 euro income. So I look forward to completing the rest of this level of VIP order. And I think this is a great place to leave this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed seeing us complete yet another level of VIP order. If you have, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Until then, bye for now.